It's a beautiful day in the Bay Area for Week 4 of the NFL. Welcome to Oakland as the New England Patriots take on the Oakland Raiders. The Patriots lost in Buffalo last week, and they are coached by 59-year-old head coach Bill Belichick. The Raiders fought from behind to beat the Jets here last Sunday under first-year head coach Hugh Jackson. Both teams at 2-1. The New England Patriots won the flip of the coin. They have deferred to the second half. So the Raiders will receive. This is a sellout here in Oakland today, as the Raiders will take on New England. In this game today, we've got the #1 running back, the #1 rated quarterback right now in the NFL, and the #1 wide receiver. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Solomon Wilcots-Gostowski will be kicking off for the Patriots. And deep back will be Taiwan Jones, a rookie from Eastern Washington. There's a little breeze inside the Coliseum today. Welcoming our new audience, the Patriots won the flip, have deferred to the second half. It's New England. Oh, and the ball fell off the tee. He kicked it nonetheless, and they will allow a re-kick. As I said, there was no wind, and there isn't any. It was just teed up a little bit wobbly right there as Tony Corrente and his crew make the call.
As he approaches the ball, look, it just simply falls off the tee. So we'll have a re-kick. How about our CBS NFL Today show? Coach Bill Cowher talked about this being the kind of game that he loves. Smash mouth football between two tough and physical teams. Going to need an extra mouthpiece in this one, Kevin.
We talked to Tom Brady yesterday, all business after the loss in his 4 interceptions. The Raiders with the #1 rushing attack in the National Football League, riding high after their come-from-behind win against the Jets. So here we go, and that will go out of bounds. So already the Raiders are going to begin with good field position.
By rule, the ball will be placed 35 yards from the spot of the kick. First down.
As we take a look at the quarterback, Jason Campbell, and Solomon, he has been efficient with just a single turnover. His second year starting here in Oakland.
More importantly, the offensive line has not allowed a sack. Only 2 sacks all season long. One in which he tripped over his running back. And we know the Patriots defense has struggled to put pressure on the quarterback in their first 3 games.
They'll take a look at 4 in the secondary for the Pats. It is 1st and 10. Campbell right to work. Nice catch made across the way. Denarius Moore, the rookie out of Tennessee, and a pickup of 7 yards to the 47. The Raiders like to run left, and that means Valdir and Wisniewski will be leading the way. And running back Darren McFadden leads the NFL in rushing through the first 3 weeks of the season. That brings up 2nd down and 3 now for Oakland. Tight end acting as a fullback here. That's Gordon. This is McFadden. He is near midfield, and he is brought down on the play by Brandon Spikes. 43 look now. That's the base for the Patriots. Vince Wilfork is their signature player. No Albert Hainsworth today, injured and back in New England. Gerard Mayo leads the Patriots in tackles. And Kyle Arrington in the secondary starts for the injured Lee Button, who is out with a groin injury. Arrington has hurt himself. He's got a chest injury, but playing today. Patrick Chung will be playing with a cast on his wrist and hand. They do get the 1st down. And the Raiders have taken a timeout on their opening drive of the game. Hugh Jackson was the offensive coordinator for the Raiders a season ago. He's also had Stop Solomon in Atlanta and in Washington as the coordinator.
And for him, the game plan is simple. Be the most physical team, doing what they do best, and that's running the football downhill with Darren McFadden.
And as we welcome our new audience to Oakland, California, beautiful day for football, upper 60s. The Patriots won the flip. They deferred. They're on defense. Raiders got the ball. The kickoff was out of bounds. So they began at the 40. They just got a 1st down. And on the opening drive of the game, first down and 10 from the 50.
Hey, Rico!
That's McFadden. Works his way into Patriot territory. Brandon Spikes among a couple to make the stop. It's a catch and run of 15. He's to the Patriot 35.
To say that Darren McFadden is the workhorse in this offense is not saying enough. Look, chop blocks on everyone on the defensive line for the Patriots, but McFadden is the Raiders' leading rusher. He's the leading receiver, and he's the guy that in space will provide difficult coverage for Gerard Mayo, trying to cover him out in space.
First down and 10 from the 35. McFadden, number one rusher in the National Football League, and losing about a yard right there. Devin McCourty, who had a tough game last week in Buffalo, makes the stop for the Pats.
Kevin, you might ask, why are the Oakland Raiders so confident in their ability to run the football? Hugh Jackson told us that if you don't have the ball, you are a blocker. It's a 10-man block party once they stick the ball in the belly of Darren McFadden. That's why he's able to rip off long runs. The wide receivers block, the tight ends block, everyone has to block.
Barksdale has come in as an extra lineman. Leaf Barnes is eligible. It is second down and 11. Wide open, the tight end, Kevin Boss, the former Giant, to the 14 of the Patriots. It's a pickup of 22 yards and a Raider first down.
All right, Kevin Boss makes this an entirely different offense. We saw him block in the passing game. Here he is here, just going on a corner route, working in space against the linebacker. Underneath coverage, can't stay with him, but he's been very good at catching the ball inside the red zone. So he's effective as a blocker, but you see a big body in the middle of the field catching the ball for his quarterback.
Inverted wishbone from the 13, first and 10, opening drive, Taiwan Jones. Love with the first initial hit, and a flag has been thrown. The gain right now down to the 10. Patrick Chung, by the way, did start the game. We were told he would not, but he starts in the secondary. And
Illegal block in the back. Offense number 68. 10-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
Chung has got the broken thumb. He suffered against San Diego. He had surgery, as Valdir is called right there. So Chung starts in the secondary today with the cast on his thumb.
Oh, you'll watch it, and it'll be right here, coming back there. Number 68, Valdir, hitting a player in the back.
Hedebo checks in, first down and 20.
380.
And nobody home. Darius Hayward-Bay. He was downfield, and Antoine Molden was right on him.
Yeah, Jason Campbell talked about it. Said our receivers are struggling to run that 9 route. Good position by the defender, but Hayward-Bay just did not do a good job of getting down the field and giving himself some cushion and running next to the sideline. Got to give himself a 3-yard cushion as he gets up the field on the 9 route.
Nice 51.
Second down and 20. Darren McFadden. Oh, the tackle made right there by Brandon Spikes. And a gain of about a yard to the 21-yard line.
Well, we talked to the Patriots, and obviously everyone's disappointed in their last-ranked defense, and they don't like the numbers. We talked to Vince Wilfork. He says, hey, we're better than that. But remember, Coach Belichick moved from a 3-4 defense to a 4-3 scheme. And for many of these guys, there's a tremendous learning curve in terms of the assignments, getting into the right gaps. But the run defense is one area where they have played well.
Campbell looks into the nickel. Third down and 19. Great time, no pressure. Kevin Boss. And brought down from behind on the play by Dane Fletcher. That's a gain on the play of 12, and they'll put him at the 10.
And watch, Fletcher has initial coverage on Boss, but Boss does a good job of detaching from coverage, creating space, working against the linebackers for the New England Patriots. And if you're Jason Campbell, you got to love to have a big body like Kevin Boss. Easy guy to find at 6'6", 255 pounds in the middle of the field.
So they're shy of the first down. Here comes Sebastian Janikowski to try to put the Raiders in their opening drive of the game on top. And from 28 yards away, 3-0 Oakland. Kevin Boss was big on that drive. Catch of 22 and 12. Sets up the 28-yarder by Sebastian Janikowski. Kevin Boss, who missed the first couple of games with a sprained knee. Now the ensuing kickoff by Janikowski, who booms this deep. Edelman to the back of the end zone and to the 20-yard line with a fair catch. So we'll get thus our first look at Tom Brady. Down early to the Oakland Raiders, 3-0, 10:26 in the first. First possession for the New England Patriots after the touchback to the 20-yard line. Brady and his offense, first down and 10. Going deep and looking for Rob Gronkowski. Flag has been thrown. There was coverage on the play by Porter in the Raiders secondary.
Holding offense, number 63. 10-yard penalty, repeat, first down.
And that's the center, Dan Conley, coming off perhaps his best game at that position.
And watch who it is. Number 92, the ex-Patriot, Richard Seymour. Bearing down on Tom Brady, forced the pressure. When you can force Brady to move his feet, he's less accurate throwing the ball down the field, something Richard Seymour knows all too well.
Brady looks in the nickel on first down and 20. Each team has burned an early timeout. 10:20 in the first. Tom Brady just called a timeout, facing first and 20. Kevin Harlan alongside Solomon Wilcots. 4 interceptions, uncharacteristic of Brady last week in the Buffalo loss.
And already under a lot of pressure here in this ball game as Richard Seymour is coming after his ex-teammate Tom Brady. They may not get hits on the quarterback, which is something they want to do. But on those short sets by Brady, when he looks to get rid of the ball quickly, the defensive linemen for the Raiders want to get their hands up. Hopefully they can bat up some balls and get even more interceptions.
Brady over the head of Welker. And the coverage on the play by Rout. Tom Brady has thrown for more yards in these first 3 games than any quarterback in any 3 games in NFL history.
However, they are on the verge of becoming a team that's more one-dimensional, totally reliant on Tom Brady. He's good enough to carry the team. We know that. But if the ball starts to get batted around, if the ball is intercepted, do they have a running game that they can rely on to slow down the front 4 of the Raiders?
Brady studies 7 defensive backs, second down and 20. On the screws, caught on the play. Edelman up and running and takes it to the 33, but they'll mark him down at the 21. It's an 11-yard pickup for number 11, Julian Edelman.
Now, they only rushed 3, but they dropped 8 in coverage. Look at the 3 guys on the defensive line. So they dropped 8 in coverage. Very tight windows for Tom Brady to try to throw the ball. So he checks it down. Hopefully Edelman can break a tackle. You see he does go down. He touched the ground. And now it's 3rd down. Tom Brady looking for more.
Woodhead is in, 3rd and 9, 7 in the Raiders secondary. They get by Waters. Oh, they come from behind. A flag is thrown. That is Seymour, who's got, and then a late flag. Play clock had expired. And you saw Seymour wheeling in over the left side of the offensive line of the Patriots.
And the key is, did he hear a whistle? But they're going to throw a flag, say it's roughing the passer on Seymour, but they're having a conference about it. Did Seymour hear the whistle?
There are fouls against both teams on this play. Delay a game, offense. Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 94. By rule, the 15-yard penalty will be enforced automatic first down.
94 or 92? He said 94.
Yeah,
I'm guessing he meant 92.
I think he gave us the wrong number. Clearly it was Seymour who hit Brady. See, Brady stops on the play, but here's the extra, slamming him to the ground. He was on him quickly.
And that is one of our storylines today. The expatriate Seymour for the first time facing his old team.
Seymour says it's been 3 years. He says, hey, I'm over it. I think the way he's fired up for this game, I think he's far from over it.
It is a first down, 5 defensive backs for the Raiders.
55!
Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis runs outside. McClain is the one who brings him down. It's a gain of 7. And let's go to New York and James Brown.
Detroit 4-0, and in major part due to...
JB, you know you're good when the DB knows what's coming, runs to the spot, and he still can't stop it. Big Calvin Johnson leads Detroit 34-30 over the Cowboys.
Kevin and Solomon.
A Shannon Sharp type catch, 2nd down and 3. Here comes Green Ellis, who was ineffective last week against Buffalo. Branch brings him down, gain of 7 on the play. Right tackle Nate Solder replaces the injured Sebastian Vollmer for another week. He's a rookie. And receiver Wes Welker is coming off a 16-reception, 217-yard game against the Buffalo Bills. There is no Aaron Hernandez today. Again, he'll miss. 1st and 10 at midfield. First possession for the New England Patriots. The tight end, Gronkowski. Brady going deep and looking for Matthew Slater. The rookie Chekwa from Ohio State was there. No yellow, incomplete. 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Slater is a guy that has some speed. He can get down the field working against the rookie Chekwa, who does a good job of staying on top of the more speedy Slater. And, you know, the Patriots are looking for points on this drive. They were the only team in the National Football League that scored on the opening drive in every single game so far this year.
2nd down and 10. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis. And again, it's Rolando McClain, the leading tackler on this team, making the stop down to about the 47-yard line. The Raider defense.
Personal foul, grabbing the face mask, defense number 92. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
That's 2 penalties on Richard Seymour already.
Wow. Yeah, we told you, far from over it. He was traded by the Patriots to the Raiders 3 years ago. He talked about it in our meeting with him on Friday. You can see the hand to the face mask right there. A little overzealous so far in this game by Richard Seymour. Has to harness that energy and avoid the penalties.
Stephen Ridley has come in, the rookie running back out of LSU. Penalties have propelled the Patriots to the 32, 7th play of the drive. Right to Ridley. Big hole, slashing his way into the secondary to the 17, and brought down on the play by Porter. 15-yard burst.
Just a direct snap. Now watch him come and cut it back here. See, there's the hole, looking, pushing, and this guy is a quick, darting running back. So now we're seeing the Patriots manufacturing some rush yards on this drive. He said they had to be more two-dimensional.
1st and 10, and there goes Houston chasing Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis on a gain of 2. Thomas Welch was in, just called off the practice squad, leading the way. The signature player on that strong and deep defensive line, Richard Seymour. 2nd-year Rolando McClain is an emerging star at middle linebacker, a high pick out of Alabama last year, and the Patriots suffering in the secondary with injuries. So is Oakland. Chekwa, a rookie, replaces the injured Chris Johnson. Michael Huff is out inactive today. 2nd down and 8. Ridley remains in the backfield for Brady. Wes Welker got in for the touchdown. He beat Porter He grabs a 15-yarder and takes it in, and New England is on top for the first time this afternoon.
Excellent by design to get Wes Welker on the edge of the defense where speed can take him away from the corner. And the Oakland Raiders had not allowed a team to score on the opening drive of the game for 15 consecutive games, the longest active streak in the NFL. But you can see Tom Brady, 273 career touchdown passes, ties Joe Montana all time.
And the extra point by Gostkowski is up and in, making it 7-3 New England. Wes Welker just caught his 5th touchdown pass of the year. He turns the corner at the 10, and he slides inside the pylon for 6 for the Patriots. For a straight time, the New England Patriots have opened up with a score in their first possession of the game, and here is the ensuing kickoff now by Gostkowski. Tywan Jones out of the end zone right there. A touchback to the 20-yard line for the Raiders. He scored the first time they had it. Seymour's 2 penalties big on that drive for Brady and the offense. Welker just caught a 15-yard touchdown pass from Tom Brady on a drive that was assisted on some penalties against Seymour.
Yeah, critical mistakes.
340.
Touchback on the kickoff from the 20-yard line. First down and 10. This is McFadden. Brought down by Love on the defensive line and a gain of 3 to the 23.
Kevin, football is a game of controlled emotion and intensity, but you better be smart. Richard Seymour with a critical penalty and roughing the quarterback, Tom Brady, and then the face mask penalty gives the Patriots a new set of downs, allows them to go right down the field and score a touchdown in their first possession of the game. So you got to play with a high football IQ. Talk about emotion and intensity, but it has to be under control right now. Richard Seymour's got to gather himself.
Illegal substitution, 12 players in the offensive huddle. 5-yard penalty, second down.
Raiders were trying to bring in a tackle eligible, and so now a penalty against Hugh Jackson's team, the most heavily penalized team in the NFL.
4 penalties so far. Yeah, it's one of those things we talk about, discipline and understanding what you can and can't do, and you can see Hugh Jackson screaming at his players. You can't have 12 guys in the huddle at the same time.
Getting to see some of this 43 defense of the Patriots.
Yeah, they've switched to that 4-3 defense. You can see 4 down linemen on this play.
2 tight ends for Campbell. Second down and 20. This is Gordon. Second and 12, and he's out to the 20-yard line on a gain of 2. Richard Gordon is a rookie from the University of Miami and a 6th-round pick.
Well, they come in understanding that the Raiders, they have a lot of weapons. That tight end, and Gordon is one of those big guys, but they want to run the ball. And right now, the Patriots are stacking the box. They've got 5 guys up on the line of scrimmage and players down on this play.
Looks like Kyle Love is down for the New England Patriots. There's an injury timeout and just under 5 to play in the first. Second-year player Kyle Love was the Patriot down. You can see gingerly walking off the field for the Pats.
And they're going to need the depth on that defensive line for Bill Belichick if they're going to control this Raiders running game, because you know the Raiders are going to continue to run it. It's what they do, and they're looking to try to wear down this New England Patriots defense. See the key inactives today. They're already without Albert Haynesworth, but in the secondary, Lee Botton is out. So is Sebastian Vollmer on the offensive line. Key inactive in Aaron Hernandez out for the 2nd consecutive week.
Molden is the 5th defensive back. 3rd down and 10.
52.
Campbell going deep, and he's got his receiver, Hayward Bay. That is a first down reception. Arrington in the vicinity. A 17-yard first down throw by Jason Campbell. Arkham at the 36.
And right now they're in a zone defense. The Patriots have been playing a lot of man-to-man, giving up a lot of big plays. Today, they're expected to play more zone coverage, expecting to keep the wide receivers in front. No one covered Darius Hayward Bay over on the sideline. So right now, breakdowns in coverage for the Patriots, even in that zone defense they're running today.
Gerard Warren is on that defensive line for New England. 2 tight ends and a 1st and 10 for Campbell. It's McFadden with the Jazz. A beat on him across the way. Knocked out of bounds at about the 41 on a gain of 5.
You know, even with that 4-3 personnel, they're running what we call a bear look. See, you've got 5 guys on the line of scrimmage with only 2 inside linebackers. And so that's what we call a bear defense, wanting to load the box a lot more just to defend the potent rushing attack for the Oakland Raiders. So you know Bill Belichick, whatever he does in terms of game plan, Kevin, he really is designed that specific week for one specific team, the Oakland Raiders. 5-2 look again.
Second down and 5. McFadden. Hit initially on the play by Sean Ellis. And no gain on the play. They'll remain at the 41-yard line.
Oh, Ellis got tremendous penetration that time into the backfield. Watching number 94 at the bottom of your screen. Getting into the back. And nice tackle on Darren McFadden.
They got him from the Jets and signed him in early August.
Well, they need all the help they can get on this defensive line. And see, he's smiling, but still no pressure on Jason Campbell, who's finding receivers open down the field.
Michael Bush is in the game next to Campbell. Third down and 5. This is Michael Bush. From behind, Mayo jumping on his back. Another first down throw. This to the 49 of New England, picking up 11 on 3rd and 5.
All right, Campbell is doing a good job standing in the pocket. The offensive line is keeping him clean. And, you know, they have so many different weapons, and Michael Bush is one of them. Even though he's a big back, he can catch the ball coming out of the backfield, knows how to get to the first down marker. And right now, Jason Campbell's having his way when the Raiders do decide to throw the ball. He's got all day. 8 of 9 so far in the game.
Here he comes up now with 6 offensive linemen. First down and 10. The rush from Wilfork and others through the hands of Jacoby Ford.
All right, Jason Campbell is picking this Patriots defense apart. We told him on that first drive, he found Kevin Boss. He found Denarius Moore open as well, picked his time, just kind of get the ball over to Darren McFadden, and then here it is over to Kevin Boss. And so there are receivers running wide open in the zone defense that we're getting from the Patriots.
Second down and 10. Oh, and he fumbled. Picks it up, gain of 3 to the 45-yard line. Wilfork is there. Let's go to New York and James Brown.
Green Bay's Charles Woodson, a surefire Hall of Famer because...
Yes, because of plays like this, JB. And this might be why the fans in Denver are clamoring for Tim Tebow. 30-yard INT return off the hands of Kyle Orton. 14-3, the pack starting to roll.
49 seconds left in the first period of play. Back to Kevin Harlan and Solomon Wilcox.
The ex-Raider, Charles Woodson.
Yeah, and Shannon, if Kyle Orton keeps playing like that, the fans in Denver are going to get their wish.
Fadden back in, third down and 7. Up the middle, Warren, the ex-Raider, coming through. Among a couple there to make the stop. Mark him at the 39. It's a gain of 5 or 6. They'll still be shy of the first down by about a yard.
Much better coverage on the back end that time by the Patriots in that zone defense. I think the read was more difficult for Jason Campbell, forced him to hold it a little bit, and now the pressure's starting to get there. So he was forced to hold that by virtue of coverage on the back end.
Raiders were going to punt. You said something earlier that I think a lot of people in New England know all about, is that Belichick really changes the face of his offense and defense from game to game.
He tailors it to the opponent for that given week. Understanding the Raiders want to run the football, so he comes out running a bear defense with 5 guys up on the line of scrimmage and only 2 linebackers in the game.
Delay a game as the flag is thrown on Oakland.
Delay game, offense, 5-yard penalty, remains 4th down.
Tony Corrente is our referee. He worked Super Bowl 41. He's worked a couple of conference championship games, and he's been busy so far. But it does give Leckler 5 extra yards to punt.
Oh, he's one of the best in the NFL, and he knows how to pin teams down inside of their 20-yard line.
Welker is back inside the 10. Saved. What a great play by Derek Hagan. Hurdling his body into the end zone, saving the ball. 41-yard, well-placed punt at the 4-yard line.
Oh, it's just a soft punt by Leckler, but then Hagan comes in and tips it right back into the field of play where it's down inside the 5-yard line. And, well, you got to be happy with that. Two of the best kickers that we see on any given team in Sebastian Janikowski and Shane Lechler, but great play there. Look at what Sebastian Janikowski has meant to this team with 13 touchbacks. And with a punter like Shane Lechler, the two combined, you end up with great field position defensively.
I guess those 5 extra yards in that delay of game were pretty important.
It sure was.
Brady is 4, first down and 10. That's the tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And bringing him down, Tyvon Branch, the catch and run to about the 18. 15-yard pickup, which concludes our first quarter. 15-yard touchdown pass to Welker. 7-3 Pats. Brady's got a touchdown pass. 5 penalties already against the Raiders. A couple big ones on Seymour.
You cannot make mistakes against the New England Patriots and Tom Brady. He'll make you pay for them every time.
Ridley is in the backfield. There's a flag on 1st and 10. And the rookie from LSU knocked out of bounds by Giordano. They romp to the 44. Gain right now at 25 yards as it stands. Where again, Seymour was right on top of the quarterback, Brady, after the give.
Offside, defense number 92 in the neutral zone at the snap. This penalty's been declined. Result to the play.
Richard Seymour is getting himself into trouble and getting the defense in trouble, giving huge plays to this Patriots football team. See him jumping off sides, and they collapse that side of the field. Crack down with Wes Welker. They give up a huge run. So right now, Richard Seymour's got to settle down.
Yep. 4 in the secondary. First down and 10 for Brady from his own 44. At the middle they come again at the feet of Ridley. Complete. Second down. Andy Rooney has become an American icon. He's about to make his last regular appearance on 60 Minutes. You won't want to miss it. That's tonight, and it's only here on CBS. Second down and 10.
Raiders starting inside their own 10-yard line. They know all too well how to score. They've scored 3 touchdowns this year on 4 possessions that have begun inside the 10-yard line.
The Patriots have done a good job at that. You're right. Second down and 10. Ridley, great penetration on the play by Jarvis Moss. He throws him for a loss, back to the 39, losing 4.
Patriots want to run the ball, want to create more balance on offense, try to slow down this defense, but Moss knifes right in. Look at it, coming underneath to get into the backfield to make that play. So right now, the Patriots are showing patience with the running game. They've run the ball more times than they've thrown it. 7 run plays, 6 pass plays for Tom Brady.
Woodhead in the backfield, 6 in the secondary. 3rd and 14. Going deep. Oh, and he's got Radker, who had broken free, but the pass overthrown. And part of that coverage by Joe Porter in the secondary for Oakland. And the Pats have got a punt.
You know, it all starts with pressure from Jarvis Moss working against Matt Light. Look at the top of your screen. So that forces Brady to step up in the pocket. Even pressure coming into his face with Tommy Kelly, number 93, forcing the overthrow from Brady.
Mesko to punt. Good hang time. Denarius Moore pitching it go. Right in front, about 4-5 on the hang time, and that ball will dribble down to about the 12. 48-yard punt. Jason Campbell has looked sharp, and the Raiders trail 7-3. We're back in Oakland. Join the NFL's A Crucial Catch campaign in the fight against breast cancer. Visit NFL.com/auction to bid on authentic game-worn NFL pink products. All proceeds benefit the American Cancer Society. And today you're going to see players wearing pink, marking the 3rd year of the NFL's Crucial Catch campaign. On 1st and 10. Galloping is Darren McFadden into the secondary. Knocked out of bounds by Chung. A run of 41 yards. Another big play by the Raider offense.
He can run outside, but he'll break your back by running inside. See, it'll hit right here. Look at the blocking, and so he knows how to find the hole and get to the second level. We call it a 10-man block party for Darren McFadden. Whoever doesn't have the ball has to block. It's the mantra here now with the Oakland Raiders.
He had 171 yards against that Jet defense last weekend.
With blocks like that.
First down and 10. Pocket crumbles. There goes Campbell. And down to the 30-yard line, head first, a pickup of 17 yards. That is 8 plays over 10 yards for the Raiders so far.
Yeah, and Jason Campbell just showing tremendous poise. Even when the pressure gets there and gets close, the Patriots defensive linemen are a step slow behind Jason Campbell. He's mobile enough to be able to elude pressure. And with everyone locked in coverage, Gerard Mayo can't close in on Campbell before he hits the first down mark.
Kyle Love, we just found out, in the locker room with an ankle injury. Don't know if he's going to return. First and 10 for Campbell. Going for Boss. Wow, what a catch. Working against Chung. And he's down to the 7. 23-yard pickup. First and goal, Oakland.
The biggest steal in free agency this offseason. 6'6", 255 pounds. Campbell's got the arm to drive it in there, but watch this catch. As he's falling in front of Chung, he's still able to haul it in. See, big bodies over the middle are hard to miss when you're throwing the football, Kevin. And with hands like that, he's going to catch a lot of balls here in Oakland.
Gains of 41, 17, and 23 yards consecutively. First and goal at the 7. McFadden. Ihedebo makes the stop. He slithers his way for 6. He's down to the 3.
Oh, he's so good inside the red zone. And remember, this is where the Raiders are also deadly. They've gone 20 games without a turnover inside the red zone. Why? Because they can stick the ball in the belly of their running back, Darren McFadden. Even Coach Belichick are wondering, what are we doing? He comes in with this new Bear defense designed to stop the running game. Hugh Jackson says, we're going to keep doing it. We're not going to try to surprise anyone. They bring in an extra offensive lineman, letting you know they're going to run.
Second down and goal. Bush is in. They call him the closer. He picks up a yard down to about the 1-yard line. Bunch of bats had their hand on him as he took it inside. Ninkovich getting off the bottom of the pile.
You can see they like to bring in an extra offensive lineman at tackle. Joe Barksdale, they'll kick out Khalif Barnes to a tight end position. And if you're the Patriots, you got to load up the box, knowing they're going to run it. But they may try to throw it because it is a tackle eligible.
Third and goal at the 1. Gordon is the fullback. And Bush easily knocked it in for the touchdown. What a good-looking drive for the Raiders.
Hugh Jackson wants to come in and set the tone with an air of physicality. Watch them collapse this side of the line of scrimmage. And they wrap around number 66, Cooper Carlisle, to lead Bush in. And Bush is a load enough by himself at 245 pounds.
Janikowski. 10-7 Oakland. McFadden, a 41-yard run. Boss caught a 23-yard pass. Bush from a yard and pay dirt for Oakland. We told you about how the NFL is involved in the cancer fight. You see the initials MHK, and as we remember the fight against cancer, we remember the great lady of the NFL, the late Myra Kraft, passed away July 20th after a courageous battle with cancer. The patch you see to honor her memory. Really the first lady of the Patriots. Here's the ensuing kickoff. It will be brought out by New England. And the hurdling Edelman to about the 21-yard return. Brady and the Patriots, oh, some shoving after the play with Brady coming out for his New England offense. Penalties after the kickoff. The 6th against the Raiders early in this game.
Look at Mike Mitchell, number 34. Okay, and he was called for headbutting, as you'll see right there. So that's the penalty he'll be penalized for. Then also Jarvis Moss, 94, was penalized. So 6 penalties in the early going of the ball game. Raiders came into this game leading the league in penalties, and they're not doing anything to dispel that right now.
Brady first down and 10. This is Wes Welker. Good block by Ben Jarvis. Green Ellis opening the door. The catch and run inside the 40 of Oakland. A 24-yard pickup and a first down for Brady's offense.
Wes Welker told us that they need to get immediate separation in coverage working against these Raiders defensive back. Look, working in space, in air against Chekwa, the rookie, and continue to run after the catch, something the Raiders said they did not want the Patriots receivers to do in this game.
Richard Seymour is not in on this defensive series. First and 10, Brady, great time. Flag, looking for Welker. Coverage by the rookie, Chimdi Chekwa from Ohio State, incomplete.
Flag thrown in his way, in his direction. You have to wonder if it was called against Chekwa working against Wes Welker in coverage.
Illegal contact, defense, number 35. 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
7 Raider penalties.
It was definitely there. You see him working right here. That's Chekwa working against Wes Welker, trying to prevent him from getting over the middle of the field. What did they tell us about the Raiders' secondary defenders? Said they're straight line runners. We don't believe they open their hips as well and move as quickly laterally, and we're going to try to expose that liability.
Thomas Welch in motion. They were called off the practice squad this week. First down and 10. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, and Desmond Bryant there with the stop on a gain of 2.
If Tom Brady needs someone to make a play, he's going to go to Wes Welker. And that's something that manifested itself 1 week ago in the loss to Buffalo. 16 catches, 217 yards in that game. He put up some monster numbers, career numbers in franchise history for a single game. And he comes in leading the league in both receptions and receiving yards.
Second down and 8 into 6 in the secondary, and that's where he runs. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis is brought down by Mitchell and hit by Giordano, and he runs for a first down to the 22, picks up 11.
Look at the numbers last week. Yeah, they blew a tremendous lead in that loss after winning 15 consecutive games against Buffalo. Tom Brady, 4 touchdowns, or 4 interceptions, I should say. He had 4 interceptions all of last season. And what about that team record from Wes Welker? 217 yards receiving in the loss to Buffalo 1 week ago.
Seymour back in, first and 10. Great time. Caught! Welker out of bounds, out of play. Chekwa was on him. Incomplete.
Tom Brady, he was waiting. Look at that. Now we're going to get, we're going to say it's overruled, and it's caught inbounds just before the goal line. Watch the back shoulder throw. You've got to read the hips in this case. It's a double move, but still with the back shoulder throw. Chekwa loses sight of Wes Welker, and they're ruling it a catch. Now they're going to take a look at it.
21 yards as it stands right now. He caught one earlier for 24 on this drive. Challenge flag is out there in the hand of the coach, Hugh Jackson. I don't think he's going to challenge.
Yeah, he's not going to challenge, and we told you that when Tom Brady needs to play, who is he going to go to? He's going to go to Wes Welker, and now they got to give Chekwa some help working outside against Wes Welker.
Fletcher is the fullback for Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis. Brady. Incomplete. Gronkowski was back there with Branch and others in a congested end zone. Second down and goal.
Oh, the tape study shows that down inside the red zone, around the goal line, they want to go to Rob Gronkowski. This is the catch by Wes Welker. Take a look at both feet. There you see it inbound. So excellent call.
Great catch. Again.
And they're having their way with the rookie Chekwa, who's filling in for Chris Johnson, who's out of today's ball game.
Fletcher leads the way. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, and no signal. There he goes. He got the touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown run by Green Ellis. And New England is back on top. Our 3rd lead change in this first half.
And the Patriots are doing what they said they wanted to do. Have more balance, be less Tom Brady reliant. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis is giving them that. Giving them a running game they can hang their hat on. So far, 20 offensive plays, 10 runs, 10 passes, so Brady gets what he wants. Gets a running game to help carry the load on offense.
And penalties again on the Raiders help sustain that drive and gave them nice position.
Oh, the Raiders are doing a lot to help out the Patriots' calls.
Gostkowski. 14-10 New England. Halfway through this second quarter. Welker huge on that drive, getting passes from Brady for 21 and 24 yards.
The NFL on CBS is sponsored by The One, the Accord from Honda, and by Fidelity Investments. Turn here.
Welker has caught a 15-yard touchdown pass in the opening drive for the New England Patriots, and Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis a moment ago, a 1-yard plunge, giving the New England Patriots a 14-10 lead over the Oakland Raiders.
And look at the play selection from 1 week ago. Heavy on the pass with 45 throws 1 week ago. Today, it's the balance the Patriots talked about on offense, the ability to both run and throw the football.
Taiwan Jones, 4.340 speed. With a beat on him, Josh Barrett runs him down. 16-yard return. He's out to the 14-yard line. Well, coming up on the Sprint Halftime Report, join James Brown, Dan Marino, Shannon Sharp, Boomer Esiason, Coach Bill Cowher for the latest scores, highlights, and news around the NFL. That's coming up next on the Sprint Halftime Report from our CBS studios in New York. A busy day in the NFL. Some comeback attempts successful, others not.
And how about the Detroit Lions? 4-0 with a win over the Dallas Cowboys. You think we should start taking the Detroit Lions more seriously now?
First down and 10. McFadden hits that hole hard. What a nice big stick on the play by Spikes. It's a gain of 5.
You know, no matter the alignment for the Patriots on defense, whether it's zone or man, Jason Campbell's having his way. Darren McFadden is having his way, ripping off huge runs. And then in coverage, look, Brandon Spikes 55 in chase. Zone coverage, get your head around, play the quarterback, play the ball. And so Bill Belichick tinkering with a lot of different things, but have yet to find their stride on defense.
Patriot player is down. They've already lost Kyle Love with an ankle injury, still being looked at. And I see one, I believe that is Gerard Mayo, the leading tackler for the Pats, calls the defensive plays. Important player on that defense for New England.
You cannot lose him. And they're struggling enough to sort of find their way defensively, but Gerard Mayo is literally the quarterback of the New England Patriots defense, getting everyone lined up and in position. And as you can see, he has to be helped off, and the defense could struggle even more in his absence. This is not good.
Gary Guyton will come in and take his place as Mayo is helped off the field. All-Pro a season ago.
Former Defensive Rookie of the Year, checked into that starting lineup. His first year in the National Football League, where he's been there ever since. And, you know, they made the switch from the 3-4 to 4-3. And I think it was Vince Wilfork who said, yeah, we're still trying to figure out where we fit in this defense. We're still learning it. Now Gary Guyton comes in to man the middle of the defense.
Bush in the backfield, second down and 5. Barksdale a block. Michael Bush. Arrington is right there. He had 2 interceptions a week ago. That's a gain of 1 on that pass out to the 20-yard line.
And Hugh Jackson's not afraid to give him a little razzle-dazzle. They fake the reverse, and all it is a check-down screen to Bush. But then they're able to come up. Kyle Arrington coming up from his secondary position and make the play. Very aggressive and creative play caller is Hugh Jackson, now facing the third down with Jason Campbell.
Tracy White has come in as another linebacker, third down and 4. Campbell. Oh, what a catch by Hayward Bay. He was untouched. Coverage on the play by Antoine Molden. 28-yard pickup. Tackle was made by Devin McCourty. A 28-yard pickup on 3rd and 4. Another big gain by the Raiders.
If you're Bill Belichick, you got to say to Antoine Molden, get your head around, find the football. Poor angles by the safety, Sergio Brown, allowing Hayward Bay to come down and catch the ball. Now watch 31. You're the safety, Sergio. Look, make a play. He hit no one And Moden never made contact with Hayward Bay when he was on the ground. So just horrendous coverage in the back end by the Patriots.
Here's Bush on first down and 10. And picks up a couple to the 47. Flag thrown way downfield at the 22 on that pickup of 4 by Bush, who is out of Louisville.
There are 12 players on defense. 5-yard penalty remains first down.
We're seeing some uncharacteristic things happening for the New England Patriots, who are normally so buttoned up, so organized, is Bill Belichick and his staff. You don't see these kind of mistakes being made. And now when we talked about Antoine Moden, he's a third cornerback. You see Campbell on third down passing 4 for 4 in this game, and you have so many guys on the back end for the Patriots making mistakes.
First and 5. This is Bush. From the side coming through Andre Carter. And a gain of 3. They'll put him at the 42.
We asked Hugh Jackson, why is the passing game so effective in the National Football League? And this is a guy who believes in running the football. He believes in the months of November and December and into the postseason. You'll have to be able to run it to see how effective they've been at scoring points in the second quarter. But you get your third and fourth corner out there. The third and fourth wide receiver is so much better.
Second down and 1. Bush again. Oh, and he finds a hole. Guyton makes the stop near the 36 on a gain of 6. He also will take input from his players like Darren McFadden. The head coach went to McFadden and said, what kind of plays do you want me to call for you? What do you feel most comfortable with?
And McFadden likes the inside zone run plays, likes to hit it outside. That's why he's so effective. And Hugh Jackson is that player-friendly coach, wants to tailor his scheme around the talent he has on both sides of the ball.
Guyton still taking the place of the injured Gerard Mayo.
See the total yards right now for the Raiders here in the second quarter.
On first and 10, some play action. The coaches of the Raiders on the incomplete pass. The coaches of the Raiders told their quarterback Campbell to use his feet more. He is so athletic. He can get out of traffic, get out of harm's way.
It starts with their ability to run the football. Everything comes off of their ability to run it, and so you open up play action. And watch, they can get vertical down the field with Denarius Moore. Little play action, and even if the safety doesn't bite, they've got the speed with the rookie Moore to get behind the safety, and look at his ability to high point the ball and come down with it. A lot of big plays being had for this Oakland Raiders offense.
Second down and 10. Ford on the pitch end around. Oh, got a great block from Hagan. Satelli with the block. Inside the 10. Chung brings him down. That is a run of 29 yards. First and goal, Oakland.
Sometimes even when you guess right, you're wrong. Sean Ellis looked as if he were going to stop this. Watch how he gets up the field, but then the reverse play comes all the way around him. You get the defender in the backfield, you got to make this tackle right here. But once he misses, the speed of Jacoby Ford burns the Patriots defense. Poor tackling, poor angle, still huge offensive play. Great play calling by the coach, great execution by the players.
First and goal at the 6, Michael Bush. Hit by Ninkovich. No gain on the play. Flag is down on that first and goal. Raiders now have picked up 11 plays of 10 yards or more.
Flag's going to be down. If you're Bill Belichick, you got to say, I'm drawing up
they picked it
all
up.
The right plays. I'm getting my guys into position. And right now, Hugh Jackson's playing with house money against Belichick's defense, because when the player was there, Sean Ellis was there, he just couldn't make the play. Poor execution on defense that time by Sean Ellis.
They picked up the flag. I don't know what to tell you on that. Second down and goal at the 6. Blocked by Barnes. Intercepted. Big pickoff by Patrick Chung with a cast on his right thumb and all. Stopping the Raiders, only the second interception thrown by Jason Campbell this season.
And it's the first time in 20 games that they've had a red zone turnover. He just really is trying to throw this one away. He tried to throw it away. He must have second-guessed himself. See, right here, look. He's just looking to throw it away, but didn't throw it high enough. Patrick Chung saying, how did you throw that to me? Look, Chung slips, gets back up and still makes the catch. All right, Jason Campbell's got to be kicking himself there. This is how you allow the Patriots to hang in it. Look, their first red zone turnover in the last 21 games, giving the ball back to Tom Brady.
Back to 2009. Woodhead in the backfield. First down and 10. Good block by Gronkowski and a good block by Matthew Slater. Opens up the run near the 33. 13-yard pickup for Danny Woodhead.
Defensively, you talk about sealing the edge. And this time they didn't seal the edge. In fact, watch this. Once you get walled off, easy run to the first down marker. So you have to get a defensive end up the field to force that ball back inside.
2-minute warning. Lot going on. Brady has thrown a touchdown pass. Campbell just threw a pick in the end zone. 2-minute warning. Chung with an end zone interception moments ago. First down and 10. Woodhead. Devoured. At the line, not a whole lot there. Seymour met him. It's a gain of a yard to the 33. Well, they're getting ready. The Sprint halftime report in New York with JB and Company. Scores, news, and highlights. That's coming up on the Sprint halftime report from our CBS studios in New York. And hobbling off is Woodhead. That is not good news. They've already lost Love and Mayo with an ankle and knee respectively in the first half. Second down and 9. Brady, Chad Ochocinco, a first down catch to the 48. 15-yard pickup. They'll move the chains.
Tom Brady is so good at throwing off the underneath coverage. We talk about throwing off linebackers. Trevor Scott appeared to have dropped in right underneath Chad Ochocinco, but Brady still drives it home.
Raiders with 6 in the secondary for Brady on 1st and 10. Deflected by McClain, looking for the tight end Gronkowski. Giordano was back there too. But the good-looking second-year Alabama linebacker Rolando McClain was the one who tipped it away with the Giordano coverage.
Yeah, excellent coverage by McClain, getting a great drop against that cover 2 look. Now watch it over the middle of the field. Gronkowski here. Now look at the depth. Forcing the throw. Able to bat that ball up.
Second down and 10 for Brady. Again on the screws. Ochocinco again. First down to the Oakland Raider 41-yard line. A pickup of 11. Ochocinco caught one moments ago for 15.
They have to provide some help outside underneath Checkwa, because we saw Welker making plays on the previous possession, and now it's Chad Ochocinco's turn to work over the rookie.
First and 10. Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis. He was disrupted a little bit on the play initially by Porter, and then he spun for 6. He's down to the 35.
Yeah, Patriots staying true to the balance mentality they wanted. 26 plays, 13 runs, 13 passes. Brady's got to take a shot here.
And he's got a couple of timeouts with a second down and 4. Jarvis, Green Ellis, McClain the stop, 27-yard line. That is a 8-yard pickup. McClain there. So Woodhead had a run, 13. Passes to Ochocinco of 11 and 15. 8 right there to Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis on a pass. First and 10. Over the head of Welker. Tailed into the end zone by Giordano.
You see Brady is below his season average in the first half for passing yards. That's because a lot of that production has gone into the running game. He talked about being more balanced, and Tom Brady even told him himself. He says, look, yeah, we've got to run it more, particularly at 3rd and 1 short yardage situations, down inside the red zone and on the goal line. We can't risk the ball by putting it in the air.
6 defensive backs, second down and 10. Brady, Gronkowski, incomplete. Branch was there, no yellow on the field.
Down inside the red zone. Where do you want to take shots? To the big tight end, Rob Gronkowski. The only active tight end on the roster today for the Patriots. And there you see, look, great coverage by Tyvon Branch. And Brady, they want to get hits on him. And here, they get a hit on him. He goes down hard.
for just the second time today. Here's a third down faced by this offense, third down and 10. And that baby is way off the mark as he may have been throwing it away. A flag is down at about the 3. They were going for Chad Ochocinco.
Timeout.
Tell us about the flag.
They're trying to figure it out.
This is their second. With the game clock operator, please reset the game clock to 15 seconds.
All right, Tony Correni with the call on the field.
Now, the Raiders and Patriots have a lot of similarities. Both franchises have each won 3 Super Bowls apiece. And the Raiders' great quarterback, Jim Plunkett, remember, he was drafted with the first overall pick in the 1971 draft by the Patriots, and Randy Moss was with the Raiders before resurrecting his career with the 16-0 New England Patriots in 2007. And both last week recently lost close games to the Buffalo Bills as the Bills came back to beat the Patriots and the Raiders in consecutive weeks. So the Patriots and Oakland Raiders, 2 former AFL teams, they do have a lot in common.
So we've got a timeout taken by Oakland. It happened before the flag. Seymour is back in, third down and 10th play of this drive, which all began on an end zone interception by Chung of the Patriots. And over the head. First time they've been looking for that guy. Super Bowl MVP of a couple of years ago, Deion Branch. Coverage on the play. High Stanford route.
Miscommunication between Tom Brady and his receiver. Look at this. This is supposed to be a back shoulder throw, but Branch turns inside instead of stopping on his route to that back shoulder position. Tom Brady talked about, there being some miscommunication between he and Ochocinco last week, which led to an interception. And there you can see missed opportunity inside the red zone.
Gostowski will be trying a 44-yard field goal. And he gets it, and the Patriots cash in on the interception by Chung. An end zone pickoff of quarterback Jason Campbell. But obviously the concerns of Bill Belichick, and he's got a 7-point lead right now. His defense giving up big chunks of yardage all throughout the first half to the Raider offense. And Tuesday on CBS, she's a detective who remembers everything, which makes her one cop you will not forget. Don't miss TV's new #1 drama, Unforgettable. An all-new episode Tuesday only on CBS. 44-yard field goal. And we've got a 17-10 New England lead just before halftime.
Tom Brady knows how to get his team into the end zone. You can see the highest 3-game total in NFL history in terms of passing yards during the first 3 games of this season. He's on pace for over 7,000 passing yards this season. That would be an NFL record. Look at Dan Marino. He's in that 5,000-yard mark and 2 touchdown passes in each of the last 12 games that he's played in. That's 12 straight games of 2 touchdown passes or more. Second in NFL history behind Peyton Manning.
Tom Brady playing back in Northern California for the first time since 2002. This is on the turf. And this will be picked up by Rock Cartwright and brought down on the play by Sergio Brown, which takes us to halftime. There's no time remaining on the clock. The teams will head to the locker room. Tom Brady has thrown a touchdown pass to Welker. He's gotten a 1-yard touchdown run by Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis, and a 44-yard field goal. That's the end of the first half. New England on top by 7. We'll take you to New York right after this as you're watching the NFL on CBS. And you see our score going to the third. Some thoughts on the first half.
Well, real balance for the Patriots on offense between run and pass. Defensively, they're hemorrhaging, even though they got the interception by Patrick Chung. And I thought Jason Campbell had played a flawless first half, but then that interception was costly.
Right now, let's take a look at the NFL mobile recap presented by Verizon.
I think you really have to look at the interception in the first half by Jason Campbell. Patrick Chung makes a pick. He's just trying to throw this one away, but ends up throwing it to the other team. And a costly turnover cost them points. That's why they trail in the ball game. You know Tom Brady's going to take those turnovers and turn them into points for his football team. 7 penalties in the first half by the Oakland Raiders. And really, that's been the story of the game. Raiders have played well, except for the turnover and then the 7 penalties in the first half.
Here we go, starting the second half. Edelman was back, Slater was back. Edelman will take it out of the end zone. Adding these duties to his punt return duties. Mitchell and Porter bring him down. You can see the avalanche of Raider black and silver that get the returner Edelman. 26-yard return to the 19-yard line, and here comes Tom Brady and some of the numbers for the quarterbacks.
Real good quarterback play in the first half, and you take away the turnover by Jason Campbell, you could say, well, he's played very well. He was carving up that defense until throwing an interception. It wasn't a bad decision to throw the ball away. It was poor execution. That ball had to just slip out of his hands because he threw it right to Patrick Chung.
Ridley, the rookie in the backfield, first down and 10. Solder couldn't hold his block. Houston was there. Tyvon Branch was there. No gain on the play. Second down and 10.
Well, you expected this defensive line for the Oakland Raiders to be dominant. I can't say that they have been in the first half. We saw multiple penalties. 3 on Richard Seymour, the ex-Patriot, in the first half. Chuck Bresnan imploring his defense to settle down, continue to play with great emotion and intensity, but you can't have it carry over into penalties.
Nickel secondary, second down and 10. Here comes Moss. Here comes Ridley. Got away from Seymour, hit by Porter. Knocked down by McClain and picks up 3 on the play to the 22. And this is what New England's resume looks here as we leave halftime going to the second half.
Well, they scored on 3 of their 4 first half possessions, only punting 1 time, but still had 5 plays on that drive. So they've had some success against the Oakland Raiders defense. And as we said before, most of that has been aided by penalties on that defensive line.
6 defensive backs, third down and 7. Ben Jarvis, Greenellis in the backfield at the side of Brady. And Welker beats Branch, walks the tightrope, gets a first down. And he's all the way to the Oakland 46, a pickup of 32 and a first down for New England.
Welker comes clear across the other side. Look, coming here, but look at the protection. He starts on that other side, but the protection held up big time for Brady because Welker is able to get some separation. Look at him. It's a 7 route. It's what we call a corner. And the protection held up long enough to give time for that route to clear.
Ridley back in first and 10. That's Thomas Welch, number 66. Just called off the practice squad. Little run right there. Houston makes the grab. Flag is thrown. Gain of 1. They mark him now at the 44. He lost his hat.
Offside. Defense number 52 lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Quentin Groves, another penalty against the Raiders.
Yeah, now 8 by the Oakland Raiders. We said there were several in the first half called on the defensive linemen, but guys lining up in the neutral zone. You see Tom Brady so far today, 20-plus yard passes. He's got 3 today and the most in the National Football League of any quarterback.
First and 5. Welker dancing his way. Finally was tripped up by Desmond Bryant. It's a gain of 4. He's to the 36.
Wes Welker is so quick, but more than anything, he's fearless. Now you watch him as he's coming into the teeth of the defense, knifing his way through black jerseys. And he's a small guy at 5'9", 185 pounds, but he's not afraid to throw his body around.
And had that major knee injury a couple years ago, and he came back last year. Good season this year, great season.
Bounced back as quickly as anyone I've ever seen from that kind of injury.
Welch is the extra lineman, second down and 1. He was trailed by Wembley was Tom Brady. Pass intended for Branch. Coverage by Branch is Leon was working on Tyvon.
Yeah, here's the pressure on Tom Brady, and he talked about being more balanced. They can run the ball. You see the hit by Wembley. He said, we got to do something to slow down this defensive line. Well, so far on this drive, 5 plays, they've only run it once, and they've thrown it the other 4. So right now, if you're the Raiders defensive lineman, you peer the ears back and come after Tom Brady. Even on 3rd down.
He hasn't been sacked in 8+ quarters, Brady.
He knows how to get rid of the ball.
Gets rid of it here to Ben Jarvis Green-Ellis, and 3rd and 1, hurdling his way to the 33. That is a first down. Good-looking run by Ben Jarvis Green-Ellis, the 1,000-yard rusher a season ago.
Nifty running, understanding where the first down marker is. Look at Matt Light providing interference for the defender, and up and over is the law firm Ben Jarvis Green-Ellis.
Sometimes you got to take flight. Ridley back in, 1st and 10 after the gain of 4. Stephen Ridley, got by Henderson, got by Branch, foot race with McCain. He is in for the touchdown. A gallop of 33 yards.
And this is just excellent blocking on the outside, on the right side. Nate Solder, the rookie, but watch Gronkowski. Look at the block here. Look at the seal. Look at that. You get a seal, and then to the second level, Tyvon Branch, get your head in front. You want to make the tackle. Head behind him, Ridley burns him for a touchdown. He made the unblocked defender, number 33, Tyvon Branch, miss at the second level.
First career touchdown for Ridley. He had just 9 starts at LSU, but he caught the eye of Bill Belichick. Gostkowski with the extra point. And now the Patriots have their 2nd rushing touchdown, a 2-touchdown lead on the Raiders, 17 unanswered points. Ben Jarvis Green-Ellis airborne, and then the run of 33. Stephen Ridley is from Natchez, Mississippi. His high school team had only 15 players. He played quarterback, he played running back, but he caught the eye of LSU recruiters. They then sent him to Baton Rouge. Now he's in the NFL after catching the eye of Bill Belichick. Jacoby Ford will bring out the kickoff, and Gostkowski sends it deep, but Ford takes it out to the 18. 27-yard return. Campbell and the offense of the Raiders back out onto the field. The New England Patriots have scored 17 unanswered points. 1st and 10 on the 18, McFadden. Gary Guyton taking the place of the injured Mayo, brings him down to the 29, 11-yard pickup. That is a first down for Oakland.
Oh, Darren McFadden, if you want to get the offense back on track, you give him the ball and allow him to work around the line of scrimmage, and he'll get it to that second level. We told you he's very dangerous going inside and outside. You saw the speed that time getting on the edge of the defense.
I told you Mayo was still out for the Pats. Back in, Kyle Love on the defensive line. He left back in the first half with an ankle. First down and 10 from the 29. Moving up niftily. Nobody home. They were going for more, and the coverage on the play by Devin McCourty.
And Jason Campbell has to get it going. The last time the Raiders had the ball, they trailed 14-10. Looked like they were going in for a score, and that's when Campbell just threw the ball up. Patrick Chung came away with the interception. All Tom Brady did was take the ball down on that last possession, get a field goal, and then on the first possession here in the second half, a touchdown, 10-point turnaround.
2nd down and 10. Good stick. Fadden went up the middle. Guyton was right there. It is a gain of 2. They'll put him at the 31-yard line, and you take a look at the first half possessions of Oakland.
Yeah, and see that interception at the end. 9-play, 80-yard drive, and for it to end with a turnover has to leave a bad taste in their mouth at halftime. And then you come out, defense allowed Tom Brady to go right down the field, score a touchdown. They open up the lead 24-10. If you're Campbell, got to get the crowd back into the game and give them something to cheer about.
Patriots in the nickel, 3rd down and 8. That is caught. Hagan. Grabbed on the play by McCourty on a quick slant, 41-yard line, picks up 10 on 3rd and 8. That is a first down for the Raiders.
Yeah, and now they're working. You can see Ninkovich coming around. They have a stunt going on. McCourty's in man-to-man coverage, and Hagan's able to get in front of him to make the catch. See, the stunt doesn't get home. Quick throw by Campbell, starting to get in rhythm now. If you're the Raiders, you don't want to abandon the running game. And I think with Gerard Mayo out, you've got to continue to pound this Patriots defense with Darren McFadden.
First and 10. They got Spikes on a block. Opens up the pass to Boss. Got Barninkovic. He was hit by Sergio Brown. Corkscrews his way to the 39. 20-yard pickup. Another big gain by Oakland.
Look at this block by McFadden. That's what allows the nice throw. Look at the window by Campbell. You take care of the blitzing linebacker, then the big tight end gets open at the second level.
Well, you talked about Boss earlier. Catches today of 22 of 12, 23. And you mentioned it earlier, 20 yards right there.
Oh, he was looking at Boss the entire time.
Set.
First and 10.
Wait for that.
Fadden another block. And over his head. It was not thrown in back of him. Ball's out of bounds. Incomplete to New York and James Brown.
Aaron Rodgers, universally recognized as elite.
He's the best right now, JB, in the game. He already has 2 touchdown passes. Now guess what, JB? On second and goal, he has 2 touchdown rushes. This 8-yarder was reviewed, upheld, touchdown, 35-17, Packers rolling over my Broncos.
I would think Solomon might think the same as well. We'll find out. Kevin and Solomon.
JB Shannon, you mean better than Tom Brady? Better than terrific Tom Brady? That's close.
Rodgers, one of the top 5 rushing quarterbacks a season ago. Here's a second down and 10. McFadden. Back by lineman Sean Ellis. Oh, there's a late hit. Ball was taken down to the 32. Pickup of 6. Arrington.
Chaz Schillings in heated battle with Arrington. Looked like Arrington laid the blow. You can take a look at it, but Darren McFadden, quick toss to him. Now he's got to beat the unblocked defender, number 94, Sean Ellis. Good tackle by Wilfork, and there you see 2 defensive backs against 1 big, tall, rangy receiver in Chaz Schillings.
Third down and 4. Michael Bush was in. Campbell. Caught. Hagan. That's right in front of McCourty. It's good for a first down. He's to the 28-yard line and picks up 4 for the Raiders. The drive continues.
And how about Campbell? Remember, the Raiders were 0 for 8 last week on third down against the Jets. Still won the game, but here you can see second consecutive third down play. Gets it over to Derek Hagan. And just beyond that first down marker, so he and Hagan developing some chemistry right now in the passing game.
Warren is in. Also in on that defensive line is Jermaine Cunningham, 9th play of the Oakland drive. Bush is in the backfield. He gets the pitch on first and 10.
At the corner.
Beldier with the lead block to the 20. Upended on the play with some assistance from Sergio Brown. That is a gain of 9 to the 19.
A nice run play, and Jason Campbell told us we had to be more successful on first down, avoid the negative plays. At that time, they had a convoy of blockers out in front of Michael Bush. 9-yard run on the play. So this offensive line for the Oakland Raiders, I think, are the most surprising part of this football team. Robert Gallery gone. They thought they were going to lose some other guys via free agency. They've really turned into a fine, dominant unit up front.
Wait for it.
Fadden is in. Second down and a yard.
Wait for it.
Beldier, good block, left tackle. Block Cartwright. Hit by McCourty. Close to a first down. He'll be at the 20, make it the 19-yard line.
Raiders throwing the ball that time on first down, but they want to run the football. Already 152 yards rushing in the ball game. Sold out crowd here today. And take a look at the red zone numbers. You see the 1 interception today down there. They've been really good at scoring touchdowns mostly inside the red zone.
Solomon on this drive, 11-yard run by McFadden, 9-yard run by Bush, 10-yard pass to Hagan, 20-yard pass to Bosch. Good-looking drive, 3rd and 1. Bush is in. And fires his way for the first down. Ninkovich brings him down. He's near the 15. He picks up 5. The defense of the Patriots, really for most of the game, has not been able to stop him unless the Raiders shoot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, whenever the Raiders have determined that they want to run the football, they've been able to do it. You see the average yards gained on first down where both teams are very even. Mostly the Patriots are getting it done by throwing the ball, but the Raiders on 1st and 10, you're going to get a run play. And they're going to run it right up the gut. They dare you to be able to stop it.
Last time in this kind of territory, Chung picked him off in the end zone. Here's a 1st and 10 for Bush. Nice play coming through the veteran Andre Carter. Longtime Redskin makes the stop.
Really nice play by Carter, knifing in and getting to the legs of Bush before he can get going.
He's from San Jose. His dad played for Denver back in the 80s.
Yeah, watch he'll just come knifing right under. Trying to get the cut back, and he's able to seal it. Ninkovich did a good job of staying outside, forcing Bush to cut it up.
Molden, the extra defensive back on 2nd down and 10. Receiver fell. That was Ford. Coverage on the play by Kyle Arrington. You saw the flag. It'll be 1st and goal, the Raiders.
And Ford was getting separation until he tripped as he got tangled up with Kyle Arrington. Ford was coming open on the throw. Would have been a touchdown.
Pass interference, defense number 24. Automatic, 1st down.
There you see. Take a look at it in that slot. There you see him right there. Now watch, you'll see him trip, fall down. He's about to come open right there. And then he falls down.
The Raiders are going to bring in a 7th offensive lineman. Barksdale, Campbell, all in there now, in addition to the starters.
And every time we've seen him with
Tangled their feet. There was no interference involved. We will go back. It'll be an incomplete pass. Go down.
So it will not be 1st and goal. They changed the call. 3rd down coming up.
Now take a look in that slot. Now is he coming open? See, he's leaning into him. There is contact. And he was getting ready to come open. I don't know how you can pick up the flag on that play. He had his arm bar on Jacoby Ford beyond the 5-yard bump area. Wow.
Raiders won last week without converting a 3rd down. 0 of 8. Yet they won. They beat the Jets. Look what they've done today on 3rd down.
7 of 9, and that's because Campbell has kept his poise. He's had the time. He's had the protection. This is where Kevin Boss, the 6'6", 255-pound tight end, has been able to really do some damage working against zone coverage. He's a big target down inside the red zone.
He should be at the 15-yard line. The guy's got a ball marked off at the 19. Now he's going to begin to move. The chain guys had already moved downfield to what they thought was a 1st and goal.
And now they have to
The
reset.
previous play was 2nd down and 10. It'll be 3rd down and 10 from the 15-yard line.
Fourteenth play of the drive. Campbell, Bush, Arrington had the initial stick. He gets as far as the 8. He picks up 7. They needed the 5 for the 1st down, so New England does their job. They'll only go for 3.
Now watch the linebackers. See, they don't turn their back to Campbell. That's what they're hoping. At least the offense is hoping those linebackers turn out of there and you check it down to Bush. Arrington, Fletcher in on the play.
All-time Raider leading scorer, Sebastian Janikowski, will try a field goal from 26 yards away. Late here in the 3rd, trying to stop 17 unanswered by New England, and he does. New score in the Bay Area. Raiders creep closer, but the Patriot defense keeps them out of the end zone. The Raiders 4-time in the red zone today. 2 field goals, a touchdown, and interception. Those 2 field goals, 3s instead of 7s, in an 11-point game. Julian Edelman watches it go by him and out of the end zone. Touchback to the 20-yard line. And Tom Brady, 11 of 21, 160 yards, 1 touchdown pass. Back out onto the field, leading 24-13. Back here in Oakland, Patriots on top. There's Bob Kraft, recently honored as a 2011 inductee into the American Academy of Arts and Sciences. For the touchback, first down and 10 from the 20 for Tom Brady. Ocho Cinco, brought down by Chimdi Chekwa at the, that's a mouthful, from the 30-yard line.
You did well.
Penalty flag, it's against New England.
Illegal motion, offense number 83. In motion turned upfield prior to the snap. 5-yard penalty, repeat first down.
That's Wes Welker. Well, he has made a difference since he has purchased this New England team back in the early 90s. Fingerprints all over it, and their success, and you can see the numbers, is wonderful resume as an NFL owner.
Got more wins than any other owner since he took over the team in 1994.
Raiders have 5. First and 15. 5 in the secondary. Brady whacked. No yellow. The hit by Moss, who's coming off a monster game last week against the Jets, where he had 2 sacks and 3 quarterback hits on Sanchez.
Wasn't it Michael Vick who said that the other guys don't get hit like he does? What do you call this? Because that's a hit on Tom Brady, who's on the ground. And we've seen him go down hard at other times in this ball game. There are no sacred cows in the National Football League, even if you're a quarterback.
Second down and 15. Here they come. Nice footwork by Brady. He's got Welker on a cross. 8-yard pickup to the 23. Brady held his composure and finds him. The tackle made by Joe Porter.
Hasn't been sacked in 90 pass attempts, make it 91. And he's so good at just getting rid of the ball. Even when the defenders, look at Seymour. He jumped. Slight movement by Tom Brady. Still vision down the field to find his open receiver, Wes Welker. No one protects himself better than Tom Brady. And how about Wes Welker as an outlet to catch the ball when you get in trouble?
6 in the secondary, 3rd and 6. He's got him. Welker drilled by Jerome Boyd. 19-yard pickup on 3rd and 6. He'll be at his 42-yard line. First down.
We heard Channing in our New York studios talk about Aaron Rodgers as being the best. Look at this throw from one hash to the far sideline with coverage draped all over Wes Welker. Now, this is just a wonderful throw in coverage. Tight window. Great execution. Welker took a lick on that catch.
7 catches today for Welker. First and 10 for Brady. Ben Jarvis, Greenellis, he slithers in. The secondary is where he goes to the 42-yard line and hit by Branch, and a first down run. A 15-yard pickup for Ben Jarvis, Greenellis.
And right now, 140 yards rushing on the ground by the Patriots. Everyone wanted to wake up this rushing attack, and they did it against a very strong defensive front with the Oakland Raiders. Ben Jarvis, Greenellis, and Ridley are ripping the defense apart.
Ridley had a 33-yard touchdown run the last possession. First and 10.
Here.
Welker. McClain was there. 37-yard line. Gain of 5.
And right now, if you're the Oakland Raiders, as you trail by 11 in this ball game, you've got to be able to get Bill Belichick's offense off the field. You can see the rushing average. 102 yards is the average. 140 rushing today. So clearly exceeding the average. Doing better than they have all season long running the football.
It will be second down and 4. The ball at the 36. That will conclude our third quarter. Ridley with the touchdown run. Ben Jarvis, Greenellis with the touchdown run. Brady with the 15-yard touchdown pass to Welker. That's the end of 3. The Patriots on the road and up. We start the fourth quarter with a second down and 4. Woodhead would just receive word an ankle. He may not return. From the Raider 36. Brady. Welker. Boyd the tackle. He takes the ball to the 7. First and goal for New England. That is a 32-yard catch.
They bring the safety down inside the box and then run Welker right into the area where Matt Giordano had vacated, and they're able to get to the deep level of the defense, throwing a strike to Wes Welker. Tom Brady on fire, and Welker 9 catches in the ball game so far after having 16 1 week ago.
My abacus was wrong. It was a 29-yard catch and run. First and goal at the 8. Green Ellis with the block. And he was thrown up by Tyvon Branch. It is a gain of 3 on the play. So on this drive, Welker has had receptions of 6, 9, 19, and 29 yards.
Well, he certainly is the go-to guy for Tom Brady. But the running game has aided in the Patriots' calls offensively. I think it's given their defense more rest. Obviously, the defense is watching the offense go right down the field yet another time here in the second half. Tom Brady has been magical in the last 3 possessions for the Patriots offense.
Second and goal at the 4. Brady, Branch, touchdown. His first catch of the day goes for 6.
No matter how tight the coverage by Stanford route, Tom Brady can thread the needle. You give him just 1 inch and he's going to get the ball in. Now watch how close Stanford route is in chase, and look at that. That's just too easy of a throw for Tom Brady. Grew up here in the Bay Area, a San Francisco 49er fan. We tried to get him to say something nice about the Raiders. He just kept talking about the 49ers, didn't he?
Grew up idolizing Montana. Gostowski puts in the extra point, and the Patriots pulling away. Second touchdown pass by Tom Brady. Finds Branch in the end zone. New England on a roll. Deion Branch didn't have a reception last week's loss in Buffalo. He's got 1 today, and that was good for a touchdown, as Brady again, 13 consecutive games with 2 or more touchdown passes. Patriots today have had touchdown drives of 64, 80, 80, and 81 yards. Gostowski with his subsequent kickoff. And this will be taken out by Jacoby Ford. Knocked down there by James Ahedebo. 17-yard return. Jason Campbell takes his Raiders on the field. 31-13 down. Well, Solomon, the New England Patriots have scored their last 4 times and 5 times in their 6 possessions today.
And yet again, over 30 points seems to be the magic number for this offense and for this football team.
Fadden in the backfield, first down and 10 from the 16.
340.
The rush up the middle from Warren. McFadden, room to roll. Up to the 42, hit on the play by Sergio Brown. 26-yard catch and run. Later first down.
Yeah, it's just a nice screen play. They let the pressure pour in on the quarterback, and watch number 66, Cooper Carlisle. Look at him get out in front. As he turns to run, look, McFadden just passes him by. He's not going to wait. Not going to wait for the guy to block anyway. He's like, just turn it over to me and get me to the next level of the defense. Carlisle was trying his best.
Former Broncos start. First down and 10. Now they got by the tight end, and moving up nicely was Campbell, and he goes outside where McFadden tries to find some room. It was a gain of a yard. Well, we've been talking about Bob Kraft, Coach Davis right there. Bill Belichick interviewed for the head coaching job here going into the 98 season.
And Al Davis, just take a look at him. I mean, what he's done for this organization and part of the AFL going back for so long, and Jim Otto in front of him. But Al Davis just pressing the right buttons, selecting Hugh Jackson to be his head coach. And Hugh Jackson sort of coaches in the image of Al Davis. They like the big pass plays, and they can run the football.
Second down and 9. Incomplete. They were going for the rookie Moore, and the coverage by McCourty.
Let's see what he's done. Just win, baby. 3 Super Bowls. Of course, he coached the Raiders, was an AFL commissioner, and is a member of the Pro Football Hall of Fame, and his imprint are all over the National Football League.
45-year-old Hugh Jackson. Last year's offensive coordinator, this year's head coach. Third down and 9. Bush at the side of Campbell. 5 DBs for the Patriots. Campbell caught 43. Chung was there. Hayward Bay with a 13-yard reception. First down, Raiders.
You know, Jason Campbell and the Raiders offense, they've been able to pretty much do what they want on offense, whether it's running or throwing the football. We've sort of talked about it and documented the interception just before halftime where he threw it away to Patrick Chung, and then having to settle for field goals down inside the red zone. But they have moved the ball well.
Pitch out on 1st and 10 goes to McFadden.
Nowhere to run.
Sean Ellis saw to that. No gain on the play. They stay at the 43.
Look at the quarterback comparison. Same exact yards for Tom Brady and Jason Campbell. But, of course, the interception comes back to bite you. And they've thrown it the same number of times. 27 throws for the same number of yards. A couple of touchdown passes for Brady and interception for Jason Campbell. You might say it's the difference in the ball game.
Campbell came here in a trade early last season with the Washington Redskins. His home record 5-1, but trailing now 31-13. We have a timeout early in the 4th. Day here in the Bay Area. Brady with a couple of touchdown passes. 2nd down and 10 after the timeout taken by the New England Patriots. From the 43. Not a lot there. Wonderful play defensively for the New England Patriots. Andre Carter takes a hold of McFadden, and it's a loss of a couple on the play. Manage all your CBS Sports fantasy football teams on your mobile device. Download for free the app today at cbssports.com/mobile. Got our mobile devices all over that CBS app.
All right, you're finding information right up till kickoff for us, aren't you?
You got to. 3rd down and 12. Nice defensive play. McCourty. They were going for Hayward Bay. A little bit too much smothering coverage. And on that 3rd and 12, the penalty appears to be against the New England Patriots secondary.
Well, McCourty knifed in with that left arm, but did he have contact with the right arm on the intended receiver? Looked like he timed it up perfectly.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, helmet-to-helmet contact. Defense number 25. 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
25 is Patrick Chung.
They're saying that the receiver was in a defenseless position. Was good coverage by McCourty. Take a look at it. Timed it up perfectly, but watch 25. See the hit to the head? That's a problem. He was in a defensive position. You can't hit him in the head.
1st and 10 at the 30. Intercepted, picked up by Wilfork. He's done it again. Look at the big man run and drag him up to the 49. He is too big and too strong to be carrying the ball. 19-yard interception return. Campbell throws his 2nd pick today.
Incredible. Vince Wilfork. He told us he did it before in the pregame, and now he does it today. Real game.
2nd career pick. After the Wilfork interception, 1st and 10 for Brady. Ridley in the backfield. Edelman. And brought down on the play by Houston. Loss of a yard.
2 weeks ago against the San Diego Chargers, same kind of play as he intercepts Phillip Rivers. He told us he had a premonition before the game because he was walking in between a pass play, and this is the one that happened just a second ago. Steps in front of it.
Stiff arming his way. Jiggling. 49. 2nd down and 11. Great guy. Talked to him yesterday for about a half hour. Across the middle, incomplete. The coverage on Branch, by Branch on Edelman. Flag is thrown.
Yeah, he said he had a premonition before that Chargers game. He was walking right in between two guys playing catch with the football. He stuck one hand out and caught the ball and then did it later in the game.
Offense number 64. 10-yard penalty. Repeat, 2nd down.
Just a wonderful play by the big defensive tackle Vince Wilfork. Comes away with another interception. You can see first 100 7 games, no interceptions. The last 3 games, he comes away with 2.
It was a penalty on 54, not 64. Brian Waters picks up the penalty. So back to the 37-yard line, second down and 21. Five defensive backs. Ridley. 42. Playing with a quick hit. And a gain on the play of 4.
New England Patriots have stunned the crowd here in Oakland after a couple of interceptions from Jason Campbell and an offense that seemingly has been unstoppable in the last 4 possessions for Bill Belichick's offense. They've reeled off 31 points. They've had balance on offense, something they said they wanted to do. So they've worked their game plan to a T here in Oakland tonight.
And Jarvis is in, 3rd and 17. They need the 41 of Oakland. He has not been sacked today. Brought down there by Mike Mitchell. First sack of the afternoon by either team. Mitchell, who's been inactive, makes the douse.
First sack on Brady in quite some time. You just have not been able to get to him. Look, elusive enough to make the bigger defenders miss, and Mitchell comes in and from behind to get Brady down.
First time he's been sacked in 10 quarters. Zoltan Mescu. Punt. The back is Moore. Mescu sends this down to the 15. And gets a nice bounce to the 9. 48-yard well-placed punt by Zoltan Mescu. 8:21 to play in the 4th. Patriots on top. Patriots will line up after their second punt of the day with 5 defensive backs, 3 linebackers, 3 on the line. Campbell from his 10, 1st and 10. He's thrown 2 interceptions today, 1 in the end zone. And down he goes, falling to about the 14-yard line. We'll call it a game of 3. Thursday on CBS. What if you could stop a crime before it happens? Now you can, from executive producers J.J. Abrams and Jonathan Nolan. It's Person of Interest. New episode, Thursday only on CBS. 2nd and 6. Moore with McCourty pushing him out of bounds at the 20 on a gain of 5.
The Oakland Raiders are going to look back on this game and understand how they squandered opportunities. Had some red zone possessions, had to settle for field goals. Other red zone possessions, and then threw the interception by Campbell. On the move on the previous possession, and then another interception to Vince Wilfork. So the offense didn't play nearly as well as they had expected to today.
First down and 10 at the 20. McFadden trying to bust his way in there to the 21-yard line. Hit on the play by Mark Anderson, the former Chicago Bear, on a gain of a yard.
And Jason Campbell had been developing so well. And I think for the Raiders, this was one of those tests against a quality opponent like the New England Patriots. How would they play against a Patriots team that had struggled 1 week ago?
Hagan makes that reception on 2nd down and 9. Tackle made by Antoine Molden on a pickup of 6. They'll put him at the 27. 3rd down and 3.
33.
Raiders do have all 3 of their timeouts. Pats have 2. 3rd and 3. Campbell. And dropped by Hayward Bay. Coverage and back of him by Molden.
So even when Campbell scrambles, get a little extra time, continuing to battle in this ball game. Look at the protection. All day to throw the ball, and he finally targets Hayward Bay. He drops it. Would have been a first down. And Campbell is sickened. You're telling me we have to punt after great protection, really good throw, then a drop pass.
Edelman is back in the punt by Shane Leckler. Gets off a rocket. They'll take it from the 9. Pretty good punt returner a season ago. Knocked out of bounds right there by the Raiders' Darryl Blackstock.
Raiders have moved the ball on offense all day, but key miscues just trying to throw the ball away. Campbell doesn't throw it high enough. Throws it right into the hands, intercepted by Patrick Chung. And then pass interference. They threw the flag, then picked up the flag. Kyle Arrington said they didn't touch him, so they have to settle for a field goal inside their red zone. And then this pick, as they were moving the ball on offense, the big guy, Vince Wilfork. How do you not see him? And Hugh Jackson has to be terribly frustrated. Very productive moving the ball offensively. Not a lot of points to show for it.
On 1st and 10, Ben Jarvis Greenellis. He has a touchdown run today and brought down by Wando McLean at the 32-yard line. Well, you always wonder how the Patriots are able to come back from losses. And obviously losing a 21-0 lead last week at Buffalo. But they've come back again, and they're very resilient in that way since 2003. If they go on to win this game, they'll be 26-2 under Belichick in the game after a loss.
They don't lose back-to-back games, and one of the reasons why is you take a look at the numbers of Wes Welker. Receiving yards is a team record in back-to-back games. Is that they're so professional.
2nd and 4. By Tyvon Branch. And 2 of them go to the 37-yard line. He'll have enough for a first down. Gain of 6.
Oh, didn't you get the sense yesterday when we spoke with them? They were all about business. There was no panic. Tom Brady told us himself, he says, guys, we're 2-1, and yeah, we didn't want to lose in Buffalo, but this is a marathon, not a sprint. Where he said there's a lot of games left to be played, and we're not where we want to be as a football team yet. And Coach Belichick talked about it. Said, hey, we're still finding out what we do well. We're finding out what our liabilities are, and we're aiming to improve each and every day.
First down and 10. Put an extra lineman on the near side. And that's exactly where Ben Jarvis Greenellis will run. No gain on the play. They'll go down once again about the 36 and keep up with the NFL when you're on the go. The NFL's mobile apps are all new for the 2011 season. Go to NFL.com/mobile to learn more. It'll be 2nd down and a short 10. The numbers on Greenellis, he only had on the ground last week in Buffalo about 16 yards on 9 carries. So today, the Patriots have scored a 15-yard touchdown pass to Welker, a 1-yard touchdown run by Ben Jarvis, field goal of 44, 33-yard touchdown pass run by the rookie Ridley, 4-yard touchdown pass to Branch from Brady. 2nd down, 10, going deep and incomplete for Gronkowski, covered by Tyvon Branch. As you take a look at some of the numbers with today's game here in the Bay Area.
Oh, some very productive players, certainly. Lots of passing yards. Campbell and Brady. Brady's thrown his into the end zone. Campbell's thrown his to the other team. And the rushing yards, Ben Jarvis Greenellis, just about the same as what Darren McFadden's been able to do. And Wes Welker continues to be off the charts for what he's doing as a receiver.
6 defensive backs. They bring up Mike Mitchell, the 34, and he plays on that line. To the hands of Welker. May have heard Branch approaching. Incomplete, and the Patriots have got to punt the ball.
You might say Brady threw that one too high. He's smart. He threw it out of bounds. He didn't want Welker to take any punishment. He was surrounded by silver and black jerseys.
Mesko to punt. And Moore is back at the 20-yard line for the Oakland Raiders. And back to the 12-yard line. Arius Moore. There's a couple tackles. Right ahead of Bo. Here he goes to beat Mesko. He pushes him out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. 51-yard punt, 32-yard return by the electrifying wide receiver and returner, Denarius Moore. 5th-round pick out of Tennessee for the Raiders. Flag is down at the 30 across the way.
During the return of the kick, illegal block in the back. Receiving team number 56. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Darrell Blackstock. Well, Tom Brady coming back home. He played at Serra High School in nearby San Mateo.
And boy, he put up huge numbers. Recruited by the University of Michigan out of Serra High School. And Hugh Jackson even told us, said after he had been benched at Michigan, you see him throwing the ball like we see him throw it today. Remember, he was benched at Michigan for Drew Henson, and Hugh Jackson called him. He was then coaching under Steve Mariucci at Cal and tried to get him to transfer. But much like the Tom Brady is today, determined to stay and fight, refused to transfer out of that situation at the University of Michigan.
Campbell on 1st and 10. He was looking for his receiver that time with a look at Richard Seymour right there. Chaz Schillen's incomplete pass, 2nd down and 10.
Well, I'm sure Richard Seymour is going to look at the game tapes on Monday. He's going to look at the early penalties that really cost him, cost his football team. And I thought they had a chance to have the Raiders on the ropes early in this ball game because he was providing tremendous pressure. But the penalties really did come back to hurt him.
Campbell on 2nd down and 10. Finds Hagan, averaged by Molden. It's a pickup of 6 to the 26. Two big penalties on Seymour on New England's opening drive, which resulted eventually in a 15-yard touchdown pass to Wes Welker.
Seymour talked about, there's been other big-name players to come over to the Raiders. He said, but I want to be the guy to help turn this around. And, he's going to continue to work at it where others have failed. He wants to make the Raiders a winner again.
3rd and 4, incomplete. Arrington, Molden were right there. Pass intended for Derek Hagan. And 4th down for the Raiders.
Looks like Hugh Jackson's going to keep the offense on the field. Take a shot down the field, try to pick up a 1st down. Understanding this is maybe their last opportunity to mount some form of a comeback.
4th down and 4. They didn't have a ball. It was an official's stoppage of play. I think they may have had the kicking ball out there and not a regular game ball. Nonetheless, 4th and 4 for the Raiders.
No, Jerry, you got 5 men. I got 5.
5 defensive backs out there for the New England Patriots. Campbell got the ball away. Nice pressure applied by Mark Anderson. Incomplete, and on downs, New England will take over.
Jason Campbell's pass incomplete.
Campbell was looking, but he didn't see Anderson. He was so busy looking down the field. He never saw Anderson until Anderson's right on top of him. Trying to find a receiver, someone to throw to. We talk about quarterbacks keeping their vision downfield, but you got to have a sense of where that pressure is coming from also.
Patriots will take over at the 26 of the Oakland Raiders.
Over. 55 to Mike. White 20. Kick.
Thomas Welch was in motion. Here comes Brady, running for his life and whipping it out of bounds. Route was defending Deion Branch. Now, for those of you expecting to see 60 minutes, you're watching the NFL on CBS in the game between the New England Patriots and the Oakland Raiders. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Solomon Wilcots. Our score finds New England on top, 31-13. 60 minutes will be seen in its entirety immediately following this game, except on the West Coast. And it will be 2nd and 10. Ridley in the backfield. 6 offensive linemen. And from behind, Harvard's Desmond Bryant brings him down after a gain of 3 to the 24.
Look at that. The Patriots, most teams with consecutive 30-point games, and the Rams hold the record at 14. This is 12 straight for the New England Patriots. I dare to say they got it done a lot differently today. Yeah, they featured Tom Brady, but what balance in the offense? And Bill Belichick told us we've got to be more effective running the ball today. They outrushed the Raiders so far. 162 yards rushing today. Tom Brady has been yeoman-like. 226 yards passing, but excellent balance to get to that 30-point threshold.
Ocho Cinco had a couple of receptions today, totaling 26 yards. A look at McFadden, who on the ground, 14 carries and 75 yards. He leads the league in rushing. He had a monster game last week against the Jets. 3rd down and 7 for Brady. And Ridley in the backfield with him. Pulling is Conley. Ridley's already got a 33-yard touchdown run today. Giordano knocks him out of bounds at the 3, bringing up first and goal for New England on a 20-yard run by Ridley. 96 yards in 8 carries for the rookie out of LSU.
Yeah, they're not done yet. Take a look at it right around the right end. He gets to that corner, slips a tackle there by Lamar Houston, and then still working from the 5-yard line to drag Matt Giordano closer to the goal line.
Bill Belichick was telling us yesterday, so you know, a lot of the Southeastern Conference running backs don't see but 1 year maybe of being a starter in the limelight, and that's kind of the case with Ridley at LSU. Like we said before, just the 9 starts. But he was a first-team All-Southeastern Conference player. And another timeout taken by New England. They're down to 1. But this guy has shown a lot. He had 7 carries and 44 yards and sparked a running game a little bit last week in Buffalo. And this afternoon here in Oakland, he's been terrific with a couple of long runs. 20 right there, 33 yards before with the touchdown. And he's catching his breath across the way.
All right, take a look at what they have done today, both running and throwing the football. And it's just been phenomenal in terms of what they've done over the course of the season. This is excellent balance. And Ridley has given them that. And Ben Jarvis, Green, Ellis, but more importantly, the offensive line, even though they had some different players up front. And, boy, what can you say about Nate Solder, who threw a block right there at right tackle? 6'8", 320-pounder, former tight end, their first-round pick, number 77. He's a big one, and I think he's going to be a good one for a very long time.
Handsome tight end. In fact, at one time was the 3rd tight end. Here's a first and goal at the 3. The left tackle in preseason did Solder. And loss of a yard there on Ben Jarvis, Green Ellis. Now playing in place of the injured Vollmer at that right tackle. Tonight on CBS begins with a new edition of TV's #1 news program, 60 Minutes, followed by a new Amazing Race, the Emmy Award-winning Amazing Race, The Good Wife, and then CSI Miami. That's all tonight on CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System. Inside the 4, 2nd and goal, we'll call it the 3. They're playing on a resodded field here, too. Baseball, Oakland A's play on this field, but they just resodded the whole thing, filled in the infield and resodded all of it. Jarvis, Green Ellis, Cam Wembley is there among many. Another inch of Raider defenders to make the stop on a gain of a yard, and he'll be down to the 1. It was interesting hearing Bill Belichick talk yesterday about how he just, as Giordano gets up slowly, how he will walk the field before a game just to get the geography straight in his head, where the play clocks are, where the wind is coming. The flags may show one direction, but the field is revealing another, and the field conditions like he found out today.
It's kind of like you in the broadcast booth. You come in before the game, you get the lay of the land, and got to feel comfortable in your environment. And Bill Belichick's wired in, and so is his quarterback, as is his football team.
2-minute warning. All right, here come the Patriots now. The 2-minute warning, 3rd and goal at the 2. Fletcher is the lead back. Ridley is the high back, and a gain of a yard. We were looking during the break at the passing yards given up by the New England Patriots. Now, 80% of the yards they've allowed so far have been by opposing passing attacks. But you must remember, too, they've had big leads, and so teams are naturally going to pass the ball.
Yeah, but that means more opportunity to get interceptions and make big plays defensively. And Bill Belichick talked about it. He said, yeah, we're going to play a little bit more zone. And I think the interception by Patrick Chung clearly allows you to look back at the quarterback. When you're playing zone, you're able to see the ball, and he was able to get the interception.
4th and goal at the 1. Ridley will be stopped. Hit by Big John Henderson, the former Jacksonville defensive lineman. And the goal line stand right there, and it'll go over to the Raiders on down.
Well, Raiders defense still putting up a fight. Look at Quentin Groves, 52. Seemed like he was able to come in and get that final push for the Raiders to prevent the touchdown.
So we showed you before, 12 consecutive games now, 30 points or more. That's number 2 in NFL history by this New England team, coming across country in the wake of a, really a tough defeat. They were shocked, obviously, after leading 21-0 to the Buffalo Bills to eventually lose that game. By the way, the Bills lost in same fashion today in Cincinnati. A late game, a walk-off game-winning field goal by Cincinnati. But they come back, and we talked about this before, how they rebound so quickly. They're very resilient, and they win. And now 26-2 following the loss since 2000. First and 10, Campbell going deep in for Hayward Bay. Arrington was there, caught by Hayward Bay. That was a great reception at the 41-yard line of New England. Clock is ticking. Raiders with 2 timeouts, 59-yard completion.
Now that's an example. Yeah, they have to throw the ball because they have the lead. But you know they have to throw the ball. If you're Kyle Arrington, that was an opportunity for you to make a play on the ball as much as it was for Hayward Bay to make a play on the ball. So Hugh Jackson's dialing up the long ball because of the scoreboard, but you ought to be in tune as well that teams have to throw the ball. Now you make a play on it. This is anyone's ball coming down right now. Well played by Hayward Bay, poorly played by the safety as well as the cornerback, Kyle Arrington.
Timeout taken by the Raiders. Hayward Bay was a first-round draft choice by this team. Finishing up notes on Brady and New England. 13 consecutive games now for Brady with 2 or more touchdown passes, which he threw today. Some pretty big names in football history. First down and 10 for Campbell. Lobs it out to Bush. And he had Molden whiff down to the 6. The catch and run, and the eventual tackle was made by the linebacker Dane Fletcher, playing with a broken thumb. 31-yard catch and run to the 6, first and goal, and a limping Bush back to the huddle.
And this is where I think you're disappointed. If you're the Patriots, you can say, yeah, well, the Raiders got a lot of their yards in garbage time. There is no garbage time. You got time on the clock. Make a play defensively. Come up, make the tackle, or make a play when you have an opportunity to make a play on the football.
Final timeout just burned right there by Oakland. Nice play here by Bush.
Yeah, a little scramble by Campbell, and then see he looks at Bush detached from coverage. Now here, make the tackle. 2 defenders. Wow. Number 59, Gary Guyton, didn't even give it a good effort. Now watch 59 as he comes over. Now there's an opportunity to make a play. So Arrington whiffs and 59, Guyton whiffs. It's like someone grabbed a face mask or poked Bush in the eye.
Antoine Molden could not make the stop. Former 3rd-round pick by Houston. First and goal at the 6. Oakland has had red zone struggles today, including the quarterback Campbell throwing one in the end zone for a kick by Chung. And here he goes to his tight end, Boss, out of bounds. Caught it, but out of play. Linebackers defending, incomplete. Guyton was back there taking the place of the injured Gerard Mayo.
I'll tell you, the Raiders lose Zach Miller to the Seattle Seahawks in free agency, but this one, he's a good one. Just a toe on the white line. Boss is bigger than Zach Miller. Just as good a hand. See that right foot on the white line? He is going to be a weapon in this offense for Hugh Jackson and should be a friend to his quarterback, Jason Campbell.
Second down and goal at the New England 6. That is a touchdown. Denarius Moore. 6-yard grab. He had a touchdown run on a reverse last week against the Jets. Had a touchdown reception the week before in Buffalo. Grabs a 6-yarder right there.
Yeah, you just got to make plays on the ball. The defensive backs, everyone's in zone. See, go make a play on the ball, not the man. Allowed him to catch it in front of you and come down in the end zone with it.
99-yard drive. Looks like the Raiders are going to go for 2 and out of timeouts and 28 seconds to play.
As long as you're letting them catch the ball, you may as well go for 2, right?
Fadden will be in the backfield with Campbell. Going for 2. Going for Chaz Schillings. The coverage on the play by Arrington. Or by McCourty, excuse me. By Devin McCourty.
Well, McCourty is still competing. He's still playing tight coverage. Look at him in the hip pocket. Does he get his head around? No, he just times it. He gets a sense of where the ball is coming based on the hand placement by Schilling. Really good instinct by Devin McCourty.
He has been targeted as McCourty, allowing big plays. And upcoming for the New England Patriots, the Jets in New England with the date coming up next week.
Oh, that's going to be a good one. You know Rex Ryan.
Look at that schedule.
He loves the egg on the Patriots, and the Patriots, they love taking on the Jets. You got Dallas coming up, then a bye week, and then on the road at Pittsburgh. Then the Giants and Jets back-to-back games. So Bill Belichick knows he has to have his team ready as they head into the month of October, where they've been very dominant in terms of their ability to win football games.
Janikowski has the ball teed up on the 35, and Patriots expecting an onside kick, which they get. Little chip.
Timeout, New England. It's their third and final timeout of regulation. It's a 30-second timeout.
Well, he's not going to go down easy, is he, Hugh Jackson? That's kind of the way he wants to mold this team, fight to the bitter end.
Yeah, they're not quitting.
They got Houston next week, and then some games which may look a little bit easier as they go along. Cleveland, Kansas City, Denver, and San Diego.
Houston's one of those dangerous teams at 3-1, and they came here to Oakland and laid it on the Raiders 1 year ago. Arian Foster had a monster game. So they'll have to go back to work and get ready to stop an incredible Houston Texans offense. And Hugh Jackson's got to prepare for Wade Phillips' defense. The Texans now 3-1 in control of that division.
Beat Pittsburgh this afternoon.
Yeah, incredible fashion. Gary Kubiak as those Houston Texans. Maybe finally this is the year they get into the postseason.
Well, especially in a year without Peyton Manning in that division.
Well, you've got to be able to take advantage of that. More importantly, you've got to improve your defense. Looks like they've done that.
Oh, he went the other way, kicking with the other foot, and it was recovered by the New England Patriots. Grabbed on the play by James Ihedebo. He's played a little D-back today, and on special teams vacuums in that loose ball. Bill Belichick will come away with the win, and the New England Patriots will go to 3-1, and the Oakland Raiders will drop to 2-2. They were 2-1 for the first time since 2004 coming into this afternoon. Brady with a couple of touchdown passes, 15 yards to Welker, 4 yards to Branch. Ridley had a 33-yard touchdown run, and they got a Green Ellis 1-yard touchdown run. In the red zone today, the Raiders struggled. And some penalties early on gave the Patriots some momentum. Raiders struggling right out of the gate. The Patriots win it 31-19 over the Oakland Raiders. Patriots with a win. 60 minutes coming up on CBS on the East Coast. Right now, let's go to James Brown.